think I said Amherst. It's like Amethyst. Fail. Intro fail. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So today we're going to be doing a going out look. So it's starting to get warmer, you know, we're going to start venturing out later at night. We don't have to be cooped up in the cold anymore. Thank God. So I've created this look today using the Amethyst Obsession by Huda Beauty. So if you're interested to see how I created this beautiful purple smoky eye, then please keep watching. Okay, so I haven't done a purple look in a while. Last time I used this palette, it actually irritated my eyes just a little bit. I don't know if it was the red dyes in it or if it was my allergies, so I'm going to give it a try again. So this is going to be the Huda Beauty Amethyst palette. So this is what it looks like on the inside. So we are going out tonight. We're just going to go out, get a couple drinks. So I'm going to do more of like a smoky nighttime look. So I already have my eyebrows on using my Anastasia Dip Brow in chocolate, and then also I've prepped my eyes using my MAC Painterly paint pot, and then I just set them with shadow. So I think the first shade I'm going to go in with is going to be this pink shade down here in the corner. So I'll be using my Wayne Goss 03 brush, and I'm just going to place that all in my crease as my transition. So these shadows are extremely pigmented. I wanted to make sure I had more control over the pigment, so I did just place a little bit on the tip of the brush so I could blend it out in my crease. I really hope this doesn't irritate my eyes again, just because I really think this is such a beautiful palette and I love playing with colors on the eyes. So I'm again going to place this all in the crease. Got like double mirrors down here trying to see. I think I picked up a little more this time for this eye, so I'm really just going to blend it out. If you hear the wind in the background, it has been really windy the past 3 days. We actually had a tornado watch yesterday, so if you hear that, I apologize. So I am going to just have to add a little more pigment to the other eye because I did place a little more on this one. As we can see, it's like a big difference. Like, oh, pigment. Oh, what are you doing? So just picking up a little more and placing that in the crease. I'm really just putting my brush down right here in my crease, so that's where most of my pigment will go, so that way I can blend it out. I'm excited to do like a glittery, smoky purple eye. Another accomplishment for today is I washed my hair. It's always a miracle. It's not just up, guys. It's blow dried. I'm gonna, you know, wear it down. I'm gonna wear it down and it's windy, of course. That's my life. Anytime I wash my hair, the weather is not ideal. Like, it usually rains. It's like when you wash your car, it always rains. Okay, now that I have that placed, I think I'm going to deepen it just a little more. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this purple right up here in this corner. I don't know how much definition this is really going to add to the eye, but it will add a little more than what we have, so I can blend some of the darker colors into it. So I'm again just going to place that right over top. And then I'll go back in with my Wayne Goss 03 brush and just make sure that is all blended out. These shadows are so pigmented. I will say that they do catch in certain areas, but you're able to blend them out. So again, just taking that in my crease and deepening it a little more. And I am using a MAC 221 brush. And now going in with the deeper matte purple shade, which is right here. I'm going to be using my Morphe N506 brush. Make sure that was the right number. And I'm just going to place that right in the crease too. I'm going to be a little more particular about where I place it. So I'll start in the outer crease. And I'm really just following my natural crease line. So like that, and then obviously we're blending that harsh line out. So I'll take my MAC 221 again, and I'll just blend and buff out that line that I created. So if you did notice, I did get my lashes removed, but I also got them lifted and tinted, so it gives me more options that I can wear strip lashes or I do not have to wear lashes. I'll make sure that you fall upon the floor down to your knees. So if anybody's interested in lash lift and tints, they are like a perm for your eyelashes. So if you've ever been around a perm, like in the salon, like you're getting your hair done and somebody's getting a perm or something, you know they do not smell delicious. So it did not smell good. It wasn't like, oh my god, I can't stand this. Like, you can obviously stand the smell, but it wasn't very pleasant. It was worth it, it just wasn't very pleasant to smell. So still just deepening my crease. And it's all about the blending with this look, so you just want to make sure you keep going back and forth, blending what you've placed. So now I'm going to repeat this on the other eye. I think I'm going to do a wing liner with this look. I haven't done a wing since the last time that I filmed my giveaway video, so I definitely want to do one today. I miss it. Okay, so this is what we have so far. So I'm going to go in with my MAC 219 brush, my pencil brush, with that same deeper purple shade, and I'm just going to deepen up that crease a little more. And then back in with my 221, I'm going to buff that out. I'm happy that I'm not having any kind of reaction to the shadow yet. Typically it would start in the outer corners of my eyes. They would start to water, and they haven't yet. So there's very good news. So hopefully that reaction was just due to my allergies when I first tried it. So of course I'll be carving out my lid using my NYX Jumbo pencil in Milk, and then also my MAC 231 brush. So I am just taking the brush and stamping it and creating a circular shape that mimics the exact same shape as my lid. You can take what you want, but when you take it from me, this is a little tedious and will take a little bit of time, so obviously this will all be fast forwarded. I'm betting on a miracle to give me peace. So now I'm going to go back in with my pencil brush using that same deeper purple shade, and I'm just going to define the line a little more now that we've carved out the lid. So I'm using more of a sketching back and forth motion to blend it out. So now that that's placed, I'm going to go back in with my Morphe M506 brush, and I'm just going to buff out those edges. So now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and go do the other eye, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and placed the lid shade on this eye only, and I was using the shimmer shade right down here. So I'm going to repeat it on this eye. The brush I'm using is a MAC 214. So it's a super flat, dense synthetic brush. This is one of my favorite brushes to place my shimmery lid shades on with, because I feel like it really just presses it nicely onto the lid. So these shimmer shades do go on very smooth. There is minimal fallout. So I'm gonna go ahead and place it on. So what I'm doing is I'm just following the shape that I have carved out. Literally, that is so pretty. I'm obsessed with the shade. I am just pressing it and slightly dragging it downwards on my lid. I'm literally obsessed with that shade. So now I'm going to go back in with the Morphe M506 brush, and I'll dip into the matte dark purple again. And I'm just going to place that slightly in the outer V. I'm going to blend a little more into the crease. Still leaving it more defined, but just making sure that outer edge is blended. And then with my Wayne Goss 03 brush, just blending the rest of that out. So now I'm going to go ahead and place my liner, also my foundation, and then we'll be back to finish the look. Alrighty, we are back. I placed my foundation, my powder, and my contour as well. So the products I used today are going to be my MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and then I set it using MAC Studio Fix Powder. So right here. And then for concealer today, I mixed 2 together. That made 4. 2 together. And that's going to be my Tarte Shape Tape and then my Nars Soft Matte Concealer as well. A new product that I used to contour with, so I did use this mainly on my forehead to bronze, is going to be the Morphe Glamabronze. So this is their new bronzer for summer. So this is how it looks. I did also purchase the Kabuki brush as well. So both these items are for face and body. So I am really enjoying this bronzer. I love the color payoff it has. And this is in the shade Megastar. When I went to purchase that, they were sold out of the lightest bronzer. They did still have the darkest 2, which was Megastar, and then I'm not sure the last one. But obviously it's been a hot seller, so if you can get your hands on it, I do recommend it. It was only $19, and then the brush was $24. So they are really good quality for their price point. And then as usual for my contour on my cheeks, I use my MAC Sculpting Sculpt Powder, which is this shade right here. I did prep using my Tatcha Silk Canvas, and then I also put on the Drunk Elephant Marula oil. So now we're gonna get back into finishing our eye look. So since I'm going for more of a smoky eye, I will be using my MAC Teddy Eye Kohl. I'm gonna be placing this in my waterline and also at the root of my lash. So now that I have that placed, I'm going to smudge it out with my MAC 219 pencil brush. Need a mirror. Need to get up close. Honestly, this eye pencil never disappoints. So my eyes are more green and they do shift colors. So for them to stay the warm green they are, opposed to the cool tone they kind of turn sometimes, that's why I use more of a warmer brown opposed to a black that has a blue undertone to it. So now that we have that all smoked out, we're going to go back into our palette, and I'm going to go ahead with the darkest purple right there. I was holding it all awkward. Meh.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Be good just to hold them down by your side. Yeah, great.
Oh yes, I got my nails done, guys. Shout out to my nail tech. Look how bomb these are. Amazing. And then I have little flames as well. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to place this underneath my lower lash line on top of the eye pencil. I have a full-on eyelash in my eye. Help! And now we're going to repeat this on the other eye. So just placing that darker purple on top of the eye pencil. Now that it's placed, I'm going to go back in with my MAC 221 brush. I'm going to pick up the more pinky shade. It was the first shade that we used right here. And I'm just going to blend all of that together now. Now going back in with my Wayne Goss 03 brush, I'm just going to blend everything else back in. I have to say, I'm like literally obsessed. Okay, so now we're going to finish the rest of the face. Now I'm gonna go in with the color Pop Smoke and Whistle Super Shock Cheek, and I'm just going to place this on the high points of my face. So another new product that I purchased is the Fenty Beauty, the Killawatt Chillz highlighter. Can't get it open, so it looks like this. Literally obsessed with it. It is such a beautiful highlighter. It does have a blue fleck to it, and it's not too much at all. So I'll just be taking my Morphe 510 brush, and I'm going to place this on the high points of my cheek. I just love a frosty highlighter. That is beautiful. Okay, let's do it on the other side. Glitter goes everywhere. You know what, I think I'm gonna switch brushes because this is literally like Fallout City. So I'm gonna go in with my one I typically use. Oh, much better, kind of. So for blush today, I am gonna switch it up just a tiny bit, and I'm gonna use Peachykeen by MAC. So this is one of my also favorite blushes. I do have a new one, but obviously I'm gonna use all this one first before I open that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go put on some lashes, a lip, and then we will come back and talk about this look. Are you singing here? Yeah.
What's the game?
Oh my god, are you serious?
Are you?
Yes!
You can do this forever?
Mm-hmm. Camera shot.
You can do this forever? No.
So you're gonna make me do it now? Alrighty, so here is our finished look. I added lashes. I'm using MAC number 48 lashes. They are my all-time favorite. And then for mascara today, I use the L'Oreal Telescopics mascara as well as the Pat McGrath Eye Fetish mascara. And then on my lip, I'm wearing MAC lip pencil in Oak, Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Pure Hollywood. This is the only liquid lipstick I've actually ever finished. Fun fact. Well, that's a lie. There's only been 2. So my Jeffree Star one, and then this one. So 2. And they're both nude, my favorite. And then MAC did come out with a new collection. So this is the lip gloss from that. It is called For the Frill of It. So it looks like this. This is their new Cherry Blossom. I believe it's called Boom Boom Bloom. And I absolutely love this gloss. I also purchased their Cherry Blossom Scented Fix Plus, which is in this gorgeous packaging. I love packaging so much, so I had to get this. So that is it for our look today. I'm gonna go out, have some fun. So I have to say that this palette did not give me the same reaction that it did the first time I tried it, which means it was allergies. I believe they still sell this palette. They sell the whole Obsession collection. If you haven't tried this, I really suggest it. It is such a beautiful palette, and it's full of fun colors, and you can create kind of an everyday look with it if you wanted to, with the first pink we placed, and you could also just use this that I have on the lid as well. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here and supporting me through my YouTube journey, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Betting on a miracle to give me peace.
Another compliment. And then I'll go back in with my, and then I'll go back in with my Wayne Gap. I will say that these lid shades go on really nice and smooth. Oh, there was a bug again. PTSD. So a reason I use brown eye pencils excuse me,